Guys, it's been a while since I've made a video at all, and so a couple of people have been asking me I should do another Demonology update and what I'm running now since my last one. So let's start here. Alright, so we're gonna go over from what stats you need to stack, what I recommend, from talents to glyphs, maybe a little bit of strats, enchants, all of that. So I'm going to be telling you why I run things if it's important to me, and why I do the certain things I do and whatnot. So let's start with what you need to stack. So mastery, Demo is a mastery based spec. The more mastery equals more damage, and all my gear has mastery. Every single piece of gear. Okay, trinkets. I run 2 mastery trinkets because I don't need a trinket. I just don't need a trinket at all. Okay, it'd be nice to have one, like the human racial or something, but I just don't need it. Alright, so let's read this off here. Increases all damage done by you and your demon servants by 50.9%. Well, that's going to be blank for you guys, alright? This is how much mastery I have. So it's going to be increases all damage done by you and your demon servants by blank. Alright. And in metamorphosis form, further increases the damage done of your touch of chaos, chaos wave, doom, immolation aura, demon bolt, soul fire, while in metamorphosis by blank. Alright. So what that means is when you go in metamorphosis, it's gonna increase, it's gonna change every spell. So like Soulfire, let's take Soulfire for example. It says that Soulfire bases off your critical strike chance. Well, it's going to go off of your mastery once you go in metamorphosis form. So all your spells will go in mastery form, or mastery dependent. You know what I mean. So, alright, let's go to talents now. Alright, so talents, I'm going to explain why I run what I run and why I don't run what I don't run. Alright. Let's start with Dark Regeneration at a level 15 talent. Dark Regen, I wouldn't really recommend it for Demo. I mean, I've seen a lot of people in arenas and RBGs run it, but you're gonna... Drain Life gives you Demonic Fury anyways. And Dark Regen, yeah, you might be able to cast some more stuff, but your demons are gonna be doing a little bit of your damage until you have Burst up. So I run Harvest Life because I can get Demonic Fury and heal myself for a lot just by pressing one button, which is absolutely ridiculous. So, and I don't run Soul Leech at all. I've never ran Soul Leech. I don't even look at the talent. It's just not good. Let's go to level 30. Hallowed Terror. I ran this a couple times. I would recommend this if you're going to be doing arenas. It's not bad. It's not the best though. I mean, it's pretty good though. Mortal Coil. I run Mortal Coil because I like the heal that it gives me, and even though it's a long cooldown, I have double stuns with pets, which I'll get to later. But I mainly just like the heal, the instant heal that it gives me, and it horrifies them for 3 seconds. It's not a fear. It's not Howl of Terror. It's not going to be a fear where your stuns or your fear is going to go DR. It's going to be a horrify. Alright? It's going to be like Blood Horror. Because Blood Horror is horrify. It's not fear. So it doesn't DR on anything else but Blood Horror. And if you're going against the caster, it's not going to... You have a full 3-second horror. And it doesn't break. Horrify doesn't break. So that's why I run Mortal Coil. Shadow Fury, I already got enough stuns with pets. I've already got a full 6-second, 7-second stun. So I don't need Shadow Fury. But I would recommend it if you're going to run Supremacy. It's not bad, but I would probably run Howl of Terror or Mortal Coil. I would recommend Mortal Coil above all of them, though. Soul Link. I ran Soul Link with a couple other glyphs that would chain off of it. So Soul Link with the Internal Resolve right here. It's not bad. I ran it in a couple of arenas and a couple of RBGs and whatnot. But it's just not as good as Sacrificial Pact. And I should be running Sacred Pact. I'm not at the moment though because I'm screwing with Dark Bargain. But it's just Soul Link is going to become a passive next X-Pack, so I wouldn't really worry about it this X pack. I mean, the 20% damage reduction is nice, but when you're in an arena and you're focusing, keeping your dots up, and you're focused CC, and all of a sudden you look at your pet's health and it's at like 2%, and you realize, oh shit, I fucked up. Like, my pet's health is super low. I can't do anything. I can't heal it, and it's dead. Now you got to run away, or you got to waste 200 Demonic Fury and have a 1-minute cooldown to summon your Felguard. So that's why I don't run it, because I don't like my pet dying. I need my pet. As a Demonology, you need your pet. If you do not have your pet, you lose a stun and a lot of your DPS. Sacrificial Pact. I run that because it's a good 200k shield. Alright? It's a good 200k shield. It's ridiculous. So many people complain about it. It's amazing. Alright? And you can use it while suffering from control impairing effects. So that means stun, fear, horrify, cyclone. No, I don't know cyclone, but you can use it on a lot of them. I'm not sure about cyclone. I'll have to test that. But and then I'm running Dark Bargain right now because I was screwing around with a couple buddies and I was doing some duels and I just happened to like it, so I'm running Dark Bargain today. But these two, you can go back and forth between these two and see what you like better. I think Dark Bargain is a little more harder to use because you have to time it right. Sacred Pact is more of like, okay, I messed up my rotation, or they stun me, and I don't want to take as much damage. So you can just run Sacred Pact. It's more defensive, more instant defensive, but Dark Bargain it's more like timing based, I think, in my opinion. But anyways, let's go to the level 60 Blood Horror. So I run Blood Horror because I just like the 4-second Horrify, and it's always if somebody doesn't hit it off of you, it's always on you. So I could be running it for a minute, all right, and the cooldown is a minute, so I could constantly have it on all the time until someone hits it off of me. So if a melee or a rogue comes and hits me, they'll be horrified for a solid 4 seconds. All right, I personally like that because I do a lot of melees and I do arenas sometimes, and I just happen to find myself having a hard time against DKs and warriors and ferals. So I do that because I just think it's the best, and I've had a lot of good saves with Blood Horror. I don't run Burning Rush because it's just not a PvP talent. It's just not. Don't run Blood. Just don't do it. Don't run it. All right, that's a PvE thing. If you're gonna be doing raiding or challenge mode, and you want to get somewhere quick, then run it. But I just wouldn't recommend it. And a lot of you have been saying, why don't you run Unbound Well? Well, I don't run it, one, because, I mean, I don't have a trinket, so I should be running it, but I don't run it because I already have either Dark Bargain or Sacred Pact to take a lot of damage for me. And I just feel like I don't need a trinket. I mean, I probably should have one, but it's just not something that is required for me, and it takes too much health in my opinion. I mean, if I'm at 40% health and a feral is about to jump on me right after fear, and I use this to get out of a snare or something, or if he comes and stuns me and I use it, he's gonna kill me. I mean, there's no point. Why would you even run something that would kill you that fast? In my opinion, I don't like it. I've seen a lot of people run it. If you're running a healer in arenas, or if you're doing world PvP and you have a healer, run it. It's definitely good, not bad. But if you're going to be just dueling and screwing around, I think Blood Horror is going to be your best chance, in my opinion. So let's go to the level 75. I run Supremacy sometimes in arenas only. I don't run it really that often. Synergy I don't really touch. I mean, I've touched it once maybe. Tried it. I didn't really like it. It's more of just luck chanced. I don't like it. I don't like my rotation being off luck or just timing. I like to burst whenever I burst, but service is more convenient for me. I have a silence, I have a seduce, I have a stun. It's just more convenient in my opinion. If your arena partner, say you're doing threes, if your arena partner is across the map or across the arena and he's trying to run back and he's almost dying, and your healer is cycloned or something, or you CC'd, you can stun or silence. So say it's the Affliction Warlock, I can silence his Drained Soul for a solid 6 seconds. That might save my partner from dying, and my healer can get to him. And if you're running Supremacy, what if your stun's on cooldown. You can't save him. He's dead. There's nothing you can do. But I've noticed with Supremacy, if you're going against a healer, it's good because your Felguard will reduce healing by 25%. So if you're training let's say a DK, if you're training a DK and you don't want him healing as much, send your pet out to him and he'll heal 25% less. I mean, it's pretty OP if you're training him with someone else, but I just like Service because I feel like it's more convenient for me, and I use it a lot more than Supremacy. I've had a lot better time with it. But guys, this is all opinion. This is not me saying, oh, you have to run this or else you're a fucking scrub. No, this is just me saying, yo, this is what I like. Deal with it. No, I'm just kidding. But all right, Archimonde's Darkness. Pretty much everyone runs this. I mean, I've seen a couple Destros with Killjane's Cunning, but I've tried running Demo with Killjane's Cunning, and it's more of a hassle to have to go and hit the keybind and then having to worry about the cooldown while moving. And I think it's just better to have Archimonde's Darkness because I just feel like it's more convenient. You have 2 bursts pretty much that last a total of 40 seconds. So yeah. Killjane's Cunning is still good though. If you want to screw around with that, it's pretty good. But Manaros Fury, I mean, if you're on Manaros Fury, you probably need help. And this is why you're here watching this video, because you don't know what the fuck to do. No, I'm just kidding. But alright, let's go to a level 100 talent. So, okay, all 3 of these are good. But Demon Bolt is the best. Alright, I run Demon Bolt because I have Ring. But even without Ring, you should do a shit ton of damage. You do a lot of damage. It's fucking ridiculous. I mean, I think the maxed Demon Bolt without Ring I've ever hit was a 502k Demon Bolt. And I think back then I was using a proc trinket that increases your intellect. So that's a good setup too, running with Demon Bolt. Cataclysm is pretty good for raids. I run it on raids sometimes. The thing about Cataclysm though, it says that you conjure a Cataclysm at the target location, dealing blank Shadow Flame. So that means it can go through. Oh no, it can't. Never mind. I'm scrubbed. Never mind. Shadow Flame, it can't go through AMS, but Demon Bolt can. It's chaos damage. Chaos damage is physical damage. So if a DK AMSs, you can go right through it. But if a Pally bops, so if he fuck, what is that ability? Where physical damage can't go through to him. I forgot the ability, sorry guys, but physical damage can't go through to the Pally for 10 seconds or something like that. Demon Bolt will not go through. Alright? Demon Bolt cannot go through that. But AMS, it can go through it. Cataclysm, it's Shadow Flame, so it won't go through. But if you go in Metamorphosis and you use it, instead of applying Corruption, it'll apply Doom. So, and if you apply Doom, Doom will spawn an Imp every time you critical strike with it. And that's a random chance. So, more Imps equals more Demonic Fury. Demonic Fury equals more DPS. So, always Doom targets as well. Always. Demonic Servitude with Service is not bad because you can Demonic Servitude and double Doom Guard. And I know those things hit for around 30 to 40k every 2.5 seconds, and there's 2 of them. And I think when the target gets below 25 to 20%, they start hitting to 50k to 60k, something like that. But it's pretty good with Service. If you're gonna run Supremacy and Servitude, I mean, I haven't tried it yet, but I think I've tried it once. Yeah, I've tried it once. I just didn't like it. But that's my opinion. Alright, we're going to go to Glyphs now. You need to have this Glyph. If you do not have this Glyph, stop the video. Go get it now. Alright? This Glyph is what gains your Demonic Fury very quick. Alright? If you do not have this Glyph, you are not doing Demonology right. But anyways. That's self-explanatory. This will get you Demonic Fury quick. I run Glyph of Drain Life along with Harvest Life because of the healing. So if I kill myself here with Life Tap a little bit. Alright. Now, I'm going to drain life once. And that's how much it healed me for. Alright. That's 109,000 under, I think, 6 seconds. Yeah, under 6 seconds. So, I mean, it's pretty good. Glyph of Drain Life with Talent Drain Life, it's not bad. You heal a lot. I remember in Arena I was healing more than a Resto Druid because he was constantly getting CC'd and I was just spamming Drain Life and we ended up winning. So, yeah, it's not bad. I would definitely recommend it, but if you don't want to run it, try something else. Maybe Healthstone with... Healthstone and Dark Regen is pretty good because Dark Regen increases the healing by you and your pet by 25%, but also restores your health. So, it's not bad. Glyph of Strength and Resolve. I run this because I don't have a trinket and I happen to mess up a lot, and if I do, I just click on Ending Resolve and that will save my ass pretty much. I don't have to worry about taking a lot of damage because regularly it's 40%, but this is 60. I mean, I don't think nothing I don't remember has ever gone through Strength and Resolve, so it's pretty good. I don't know if you'd run it in Arena, maybe Shadow Flame or Glyph of Dark Soul. Dark Soul, I run that sometimes too. Dark Soul, I run that in Arena because it's just more convenient for me, and I'm usually running with a healer. And yeah, But anyways, all right. So in RBGs, this is what I do. So say the training dummies are people. All right. This is all your job as a Demonology Warlock in RBGs is to doom everybody. All right. These things hit for around like 30k without crit and 40k with crit for me. Depends on your critical strike. All right. So what you want to do is just doom everybody. Apply corruption to everybody too. All right. Because that'll generate demonic fury. And every time your wild imps passive goes up, you want to use it because more imps equals more fury. So you just want to keep dooming everybody. Keep dooming everybody. And remember that wild imp glyph I was talking about? This is what it does. It spawns 4 imps instantly. Alright, now look how many imps I have. That was all from Doom. Alright. Half of this, no, most of this was just from Doom, alright? And just 4 of them. 4 of them was just from my little glyph I had. So you just want to keep applying Doom, keep applying corruption, and when you're ready to burst, depends on who you're training on the RBG, that's who you burst. But that's pretty much all your job is in RBGs, is just apply Doom on everybody, and corruption, which I was failing to do with corruption. Sorry guys, I'm not the best daughter with corruption, but oh well. But yeah, that's all your job is in RBGs, is just keep applying corruption and Doom, and when you're ready to burst, burst. And CC when you need to. So in Arena, pretty much what I do is just I instantly pop wild imps, or imps form, and then I doom the 2 targets, and then I just keep applying dots. I drain life maybe a little bit, depends on okay, Demonology is all on the situation, alright? I can't exactly say what's gonna go on, but I can say that Demonology doesn't have a set rotation. You just have to reply to what they're doing, alright? So there's really no set rotation other than just Soulfire and, for me, Drain Life, Shadow Bolt, Corruption, Doom. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. That's all I have to say. Oh, and my Swifty one-shot macro, people were asking me about that. So this is what it is. This will be in the description below. I'll put it in. Yes, I use Draenic Intellect Potions. And for people who are like, oh, you're such a fucking faggot using ring and shit and duels, fuck you, no. Alright, I duel to piss people off, right? I duel to piss people off with ring. That's my main purpose. I love pissing people off. Alright? But I do raid as well. I do raid a lot. And when my raid leader says, alright, get your shit, I gotta grab all my PvE gear, and people don't watch me PvE. I mean, you don't see people PvE unless you're in the same raid. So only my raid leader and all my guildies know that I raid with Ring. But people who I duel and shit like that are just like, oh, it's fucking faggot. I mean, I'm too lazy to... If I want to piss someone off and I want to see their reaction, I'm not going to go all the way to my macros and take it off. Alright? I love seeing people pissed off and get salty, so I'm not going to go take it off. Alright? So next time you complain about someone using Ring, just know that you're salty as fuck and you lost. Alright? Just kidding. I love you guys. No, but seriously. But that's pretty much all I have for this video. That's all I have to say. If I miss something, tell me or ask me. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright. See you guys.